Hey guys, what's up? It's John here again today from Toxic Spikes, bringing you another narrated Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle. This was an NU battle, little change in pace because I'm getting sick and tired of OU, and I was thinking about not playing the game anymore until I realized there's other tiers. So, it's a battle I had against some guy, I think it was like the Spiritomb guy. He was on the Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Finder, and it was a game where I should have won by a lot, but got hacks a lot. But I uploaded this battle kind of to show that hacks is never an excuse, because as long as you are a better player than your opponent, you should always win regardless of the hacks, because it evens out in the end. So I'm going to start off with Stealth Rocks. He Stealth Rocks, then he knocks off my leftovers, and I kill him with a Rock Blast and Earthquake combination. Now, that was kind of risky, because had I not gotten the 5 hits on the Rock Blast, it probably wouldn't have done that much damage, but I was pretty happy with how much damage it did there, and I'm pretty sure I could have 2-hit KO'd him as long as I got 3 or more hits with the Rock Blast. He goes out to his Wish Cache. The only set I know of is Dragon Dance Wish Cache, so I'm going to go out to my Vileplume. I can take 1 hit of whatever he dishes out at me and then Giga Drain him for a 1-hit KO, because he is 4 times weak to it. So he switches out, knowing this, to his annoying Clefable knockoff. And I'm just going to Giga Drain him, and between Rocks and Giga Drain, I did get a nice little chunk of health done on him. So I think I go for the Sleep Powder here. And he goes for the Wish, and I'm going to miss my Sleep Powder, which really makes me sad, because I miss a lot of Sleep Powders with Vileplume. I always keep Vileplume, though, on this team, because Vileplume is a very versatile Pokemon. I mean, Vileplume has great typing, that's about it. I mean, you're saying Grass Poison, that's not great typing. It really is when you think about it. I mean, Fire and Ice is really all that hurts you, and probably something I'm forgetting about, but... And it's got some good utility with Sleep Powder and whatnot. And it's got good offensive stats if you want to, in a pinch it can do some damage. So he's got a Sleep Talking Mantine here with Hidden Power Ice, I presume it to be. And I'm going to go out to Caracosta. I was stupid here. I thought I could just sweep for game. And this is like a message to everyone watching this. Don't bring out your sweepers until you're absolutely certain they can sweep. Because I go for the Shell Smash here. Well, probably could have swept, but here's what's going to happen. So first I'm going to go ahead and right here I'm going to miss a Stone Edge, which is like, I don't know. I feel like they say Stone Edge has 80% accuracy, but it feels like it has 20% accuracy because I miss it so much. But then, yeah, I go for the Waterfall. Why? Because I thought he'd switch out, because I could definitely 1-hit KO him with Stone Edge. So I figured, knowing that, and especially with a good chance of a crit, that he would probably switch out. But he decided to stay in, and yeah, it just ruined my day. So I go for the Stone Edge anyways. I figure I'm dead here and I can't take another switch in. And I get a crit. So in the end, missing that Stone Edge evened out. And that's going to bring him down really, really, really far. I'm gonna die though, unfortunately, to the burn, but I wasn't afraid of this Wish Cache from the beginning of the battle, and now it's even less of a threat, because what's it gonna do? It doesn't even have time to set up, and I'm just gonna bring out Vileplume. He's gonna withdraw his Wish Cache knowing that I destroy him, and go out to this guy. He's gonna get slammed on the switch in. One thing I learned about playing NU is that rocks are important, because a lot of things in NU are where they are because they're so weak to entry hazards like rocks. And yeah, he's gonna go for Hidden Power Ice here. It's gonna hurt me, but I'm finally gonna hit a Sleep Powder for the first time in years, and it's gonna put him to sleep. I mean, I know he's a rest talker, but what are the odds that he's gonna hit a Hidden Power Ice every time? So and plus Giga Drain will sustain me, hopefully harass him down enough. So he's going to go out to his Swellow. This was way too early. I have a lot of counters still left to Swellow, a lot of priority left on my team. And I have Golem, and Golem is a very good counter to Swellow, because Swellows carry Facade, U-Turn, and Brave Bird, and sometimes Quick Attack. So all of those aren't going to do anything to a Golem. So that's why I like Golem, because not only is he a great lead, but if you need to, you can bring him in to stop a Swellow sweep. And you might be thinking, what if the enemy team doesn't have Swellow? And then I'm just like, This is NU. All teams have Swallow. But, he goes out to this guy, and I know I can take a Waterfall or an Earthquake, probably. Well, you know, to be honest, I don't know if I could have taken a Waterfall, but he's going to Dragon Dance, knowing that it's either he's going to Dragon Dance and sweep, or this thing's not going to do crap all game except maybe take out my Golem, and I'm going to Earthquake, and that's going to kill him. And either way, I would have Sucker Punched him next turn, so he got kind of greedy there, I guess. And he goes out to this thing again, and I'm going to Earthquake him to see how much damage it does, and it does a good amount of damage, but unfortunately, he's going to Toxic me, which sucks, because now I know he's got Protect on that thing. I know he's got Wish and Toxic, and this is just going to be annoying because I don't have any fighting type moves on my team except for my Jinx has Focus Blast, and I don't want to bring Jinx out because he has Rocks up, and that's going to take 25% out of my health, which isn't good. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out my Golem here, not wanting to risk anything. Go out to my Vileplume. Why? Because he can't Toxic me. And, you know, Wish Protect, he basically, all he can do is stall along with me. But I actually have some offense, so he's going to go back into his Mantine, take a lot from the rocks. That's another thing. There's not a whole lot of great Rapid Spinners in NU. Or at least I feel there aren't. And, yeah. He's going to Sleep Talk, pull a Hidden Power Ice. Oh my gosh. That was pretty mad when this was happening, because I'm like, wow, every Sleep Talk's been a Hidden Power Ice this game. And then I Giga Drain, I do a little bit of damage, get some health back, and I'm figuring I know I can live a Hidden Power Ice. Even if he does get super lucky and pulls another one, and then I can probably Sludge Bomb him for a ton of damage. And he Sleep Talks, and guess what? He Hidden Power Ices me again. Oh my gosh. And it kills me. So, wow, apparently I couldn't live one, but it's okay because at this point, I know that I can bring this guy in, Swallow, and I know all of his threats have been eliminated. Even if he wants to bring out that Clefable knockoff, I can just destroy him, except I forgot he has a Rotom fan. Now, I don't know anything about Rotom fans. I've never seen one before, and I hadn't played OU a whole lot up until this point, so I didn't know if these things like to go Specs or Scarf. That's why I didn't know if it would be able to stop me or not. So, assuming it has Scarf, I go out to Golem. I know he's going to go ahead and go for the, he's either going to go for Air Slash or he's going to go for Thunderbolt. If he Thunderbolts, I take no damage. If he Air Slashes, I live it. And he can't take a switch in at this point because of Stealth Rocks, so I'm just going to Sucker Punch him and kill him, because if he switched out, that'd be pointless. And yeah, so Golem, MVP of this game. Not only did he get up the rocks and do his job at the beginning by taking out the enemy's lead, he tanked a lot of hits this game and took out some people. So I'm going to go out to Swallow now. I'm like, now I can sweep. And he's got this thing. And I'm like, what the heck? So he's going to Protect. And this is why you use Toxic Orb and not Flame Orb on the Swallow. Why? Because the Toxic Orb, if you're in for only a few turns, the Toxic Orb's going to do a lot less damage. And you'd have to be in for a very long time for the Flame Orb to be more efficient. And Swallow shouldn't be in very long. Swallow should be sweeping. So yeah, he goes out to his guy here. Mantine. Probably hoping I Brave Bird and hit myself with Recoil, but that would just be kind of foolish at this point. He's basically trying to Toxic Stall me out. And now he goes back out to this thing. I think this thing has the Regenerator ability because I think he's getting more health every time he switches back in. So he's going to Protect. I'm going to take Toxic damage here, which is really annoying. And I think I live with like 1 health. Yeah, I live with 1 health exactly. So at this point I was like, yeah. But then he gets the double Protect. I'm like, oh, no. And then I'm going to die here. And I think I go out to my Jinx at this point. I do go out to Jinx. Yay. So I know that Jinx can probably do a huge amount of damage to his team because Focus Blast is going to hurt whoever he sends out. Except I believe I missed Focus Blast here. And I'm like, what? So I missed Focus Blast, I missed Stone Edge, I get burned, he gets double Protect. This is just not my game. But, I'm still winning here, which is nice. And I am Scarfed, so I can outspeed him. I don't think he expected that. I don't think anybody really expects Scarfed Jinx, but in NU, she's such a huge threat. And I'm just going to go ahead and Focus Blast his guy here. That's going to do a ton of damage. It's 2-hit KO at this point. And he's going to Toxic me, which is a mistake on his part because, well, I mean, I don't really know what else he could have done. But yeah, he can't. I might have wished if I were him. But whatever. I'm just going to go ahead and finish him off with Focus Blast, except I missed. Oh, no, he protects, and then I finish him off with Focus Blast. Right here, I'm like, if Focus Blast misses, or if it doesn't kill him, then somebody just wants me to lose. Or if he gets double protect again. But I Focus Blast him, that's going to take him out, and pretty much it's looking like GG at this point, because, I don't know, what does he have left? Yeah, that was it. Wow, I should watch these things in advance. So anyways, that was a good game. Great battle. Cool guy, I don't know if he has a channel, but glad to make a video again. Try and get some more of these coming out. And onto my question of the day. My question of the day is, who do you think the biggest threat in NU is right now? I'd honestly have to say, I think it's Swallow. Just a sweeping powerhouse. So leave your comments below, rate, comment, sub. Peace, guys.